Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Ross and
William.
And we are here today with some Friday science for you. So I know that in my class we have quite a few Harry Potter fans. So we thought we would do a couple of magic spells, except we're actually going to find the science in these magic spells. So the first one, because in the Harry Potter movies, when everybody's at Hogwarts, they do lots of spells with plants. So we're actually going to do a spell with a sugar-eating fungus. Now, that sounds kind of disgusting, but the fungus that we're using is actually yeast. So we've got a package of yeast here. The sugar's already in the bottle. So William is going to use the sugar-eating fungus to try to blow up a balloon. So we will see how this goes. So William, do you want to pour the water in?
All of it?
Yes.
Watch me mess up the whole thing that's over. That sounds satisfying.
It is satisfying. Okay, then we're going to put the yeast in. So these yeast packets, they're 8 grams. So that's, if you wanted to do this at home, that's how big they are. It's just about flying yeast. That wasn't the spell we were going for. Okay, you want to dump that in?
All of it again?
Yeah. Yeah, the whole packet. Nice. So the water is actually a little bit warm, and that activates the yeast, so it kind of gets it going. So can you cover the top and then give it all a shake? Mix it up.
Like this and then...
Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, it's hot, bro.
Maybe shake it side to side.
Oh.
There.
Great idea! I should do it other hand, because...
Okay. Sure. So we're just mixing these all up so that the yeast doesn't just sit on top of the water. It will actually get mixed in the water, and then it can activate. How's it looking? Can you see a lot of yeast, or is it looking like it's mixed up?
Looks like it's mixed up to me.
Okay.
I see a little bit.
Okay, maybe give it one other shake. Okay. So now, here's the cool part. We are going to fasten this balloon onto the top of this bottle. And then we are going to see if the yeast, the chemical reaction, will actually blow up the balloon. So here's our balloon now. We're going to check back on it in a little while, and we're going to see what happens. So after about an hour, I would like to say that we had found just the right magical spell at Hogwarts to create this sugar-eating plant. However, it is science. So I didn't use my magic wand to make this happen. What happened is that as the yeast, which we said before was a fungus, as it started to basically eat the sugar, it created carbon dioxide. So you can see that this is filled up here with gas bubbles. So the gas, if you remember from earlier videos, gas fills up all the space that's available. So it would have filled up the bottle and then started to go out and fill up gas into our environment. However, by capping it off with a balloon, all of the gas gets trapped inside of the balloon. So there's a really cool way to show that you can make a sugar-eating fungus, and that if anyone ever challenges you to blow up a balloon without using your mouth, you now know how to do that. So I hope that this was a Hogwarts-worthy experiment, and we'll check out our next one.
Okay, so now we are going to travel on to Professor Mcgonagall, and we are going to have a look at a Transfiguration Spell. So I've put vinegar in this bowl, and then I dropped the green food coloring into the bowl, and now I'm going to put our egg into the bowl. We've filled the bowl up with vinegar, and we've put some green food coloring in there. And we're going to see, does the vinegar do anything to affect the egg? Is it going to come out green? Is it going to come out different? Is it going to be the same? So we are going to check back on that in a little while. Okay, so at this point in our experiment, the egg has sat overnight, and William's jumping in to take over part of this next part. So when you do a scientific experiment, you sometimes have a control group. So the control group is the thing where nothing has happened to it. So William, can you pick up the egg in the white dish?
Mm-hmm.
So this is just like your standard egg, right? Mm-hmm. How does it feel?
Cold.
Cold. How does it feel? Hard?
Yeah.
How does the outside feel? Does it feel smooth? Does it feel...
The outside?
Yeah, like when you rub your hand on the shell, what does it feel like?
Oh, it's in the shell, like when I feel it?
Yeah.
Decently smooth. You kind of stall, though. I think it's so cold that you just kind of
like some bumpy ridges and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's definitely hard. Like, you don't think you could stick your finger through the shell?
Through the shell?
Yeah.
If I tried hard enough.
Okay.
I probably could, but most likely no.
Okay. So we took an egg exactly like this. We showed this, so this is in the other part of the video of the egg just like this, and you saw it go into the green dye.
Oh, nice.
So William, can you take the spoon and scoop out the egg? So this is our first reveal of the egg 24 hours later.
Whoa.
Now, just for comparison purposes, this is the egg when it went in, and this is the egg now, so it looks a little bit bigger, eh?
It looks big. Actually looks more round, doesn't it?
It does look more round. It looks kind of like a big juicy lime to me.
Yeah.
Right?
What? Oh wait, never mind.
Okay, so now comes the fun part, the fun and disgusting part. You're gonna pick it up.
Can I put it back in and then pick it up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you want.
What? Oh! What is that?
This is our Transfiguration Spell.
I actually can't pick it up. What even is that?
It's an egg. Doesn't it feel like an egg?
It feels like a hard-boiled egg and like a bouncy ball just kind of joined together. And that would this bounce? I wonder if this is bounce. I'm
try it on the counter. Just give it a
You want me?
Yeah, why not? Here, do it on this side so we can we see it in the camera? There we go. Okay.
Oh, it actually does.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't think that it bounced, bro. What about on the inside? What do you think the inside would look like?
I don't know. Do you want to play with it and bounce it a little bit more, or do you want to?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't bounce high, but it does bounce.
What about the? Well, there's the answer to the question. What's on the inside of the egg? And I think I have green food coloring in my hair. So do you want to hold that up so we can see?
This?
Yeah. So there's the membrane part of the egg. That's all that's left. So that's pretty super cool.
I'll put that back in the bowl.
And now,
yolk looks the same, just very... It feels
back
weird.
a little bit so we can
It feels
see.
kind of weird. Yeah.
So the egg, you can see our counters aren't completely level and it's actually sliding away from us. So there's some good science in action. So the vinegar is an acid, so it actually ate through the eggshell, but the membrane of the egg inside of the shell is actually too strong for the acid to eat through. So
come back here.
So
you're not getting away.
Well, we're gonna go clean up our kitchen now.
You're gonna go clean up our kitchen. I'm on.
So if you want to try some transfiguration spells,
or if you want to play hockey with the egg yolk,
There you go.
For
You
real?
could get in some sports
You could get into some sports.
and some Harry Potter Transfiguration spells. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.